the fact that the game was so competitive. Not certain if you want to say it was one of the better games. I thought, and I still think it's one of the better games we've seen since the start of the World Cup. My colleagues say they liked the USA game, but I liked what I saw. Good header by that gentleman to start things off, getting the ball back where it was coming from, which is what coaches will tell forwards, that because the goalkeeper is kind of following the ball, if you hit it back where it's coming from, it's going to be difficult for him. Well, went one, went two, then 2-1, 2-2.
Game up 2 halves.
Yeah.
I always wonder what the real meaning of that, you know.
The real meaning of that is that it seems like it's 2 different games. So you play very bad in the first half, and you play very good in the second half. That's a good example. But now some people are saying a game of 4 quarters.
Yes.
Because of the water break. And interestingly, the water break in this World Cup is compulsory. Previous to this, it would be the referee's discretion. So even in schoolboy football, they will come to me and say, Coach, you want the water break? And if it's kind of hot, they will take it. Well, the heat is there, whether you like it or not. But some people don't necessarily like the water break as a compulsory part.
I think it will remain, you know.
Why?
Because it's an opportunity for FIFA to make more money. And the sport itself to make more money. 3 minutes?
Because of advertisements.
That's like 6 30-second ads, you know. Millions of dollars, that, you know. FIFA love money like you, man. You can continue.
No, I think I love more than them.
But you're having too much.
No, I hear you that. Water breaks, make sense?
As somebody, as I said, who played in America in the South, I understand the need for the water break when it is hot. But again, referee discretion, if it's not in the second half, I don't see the need for it. But again, money-making business.
Just a different thought. This game was played indoors, right?
AC on.
Air-conditioned stadium. We mentioned the US game, high-intensity, air-conditioned stadium. The Australia-Turkey game early this morning, air-conditioned stadium. I see a pattern here where the games that are played in closed stadiums bring a higher intensity to them, maybe not the need for the water break, etc. But that's just one thing I realize compared to like Switzerland, Qatar yesterday at 12.
In an open stadium.
In the open stadium.
You said the game would end in a tie. Well, you said 0-0, 1-1, but you did say it would end in a tie. Why did you think that in the first place?
All right, so Netherlands not scoring a lot of goals. Japan, when you check the record, who they have played, they went to England and beat England at Wembley. They beat Ghana. So they have a track record of performing against big teams. The last World Cup, they came from behind, beat Germany, beat Spain. So they're on this momentum against the bigger teams that they can perform. And even today, more kudos to them of going behind twice and still coming out with a draw.
Yeah. All right. So again, the water break, as you heard, in an air-conditioned stadium. Well, what's the reason for that? Unless it's tea I get, because you might be a little bit cool.
Commercial.
Yeah. This gentleman told me that this player is one of the best there ever was. He got the first goal. And again, if you go to the books, he did it perfectly, Oral.
Textbook header.
Yep.
Down to the far corner, bucket back, the way the square was coming from.
Yep.
This is what you tell your kids at George's every pre-season birthdays.
It is interesting because when it happened, Tayshaun, who played for me at St. George's, when it happened, Tayshaun said, Coach, hit the ball where it come from. And my response was, a rate.
Because the keeper is coming.
Yeah, he's following the ball.
Yeah. So he go back that up.
Him going to block him back. Him going to block him back if him have to go back. He tried though, the goalkeeper got close enough though, you know.
But the placement was perfect.
Yeah, he got close.
And we always mention in the halftime break that if Netherlands is going to score, this may be one of the situations with the set piece. And there's a second phase for the set piece, which is sometimes more difficult because then your assignment in terms of who you're marking,
you're unorganized.
Move gone somewhere else. And
on the second phase.
On the second phase.
You're trying to
and
reorganize.
Van Dijk found the space.
All right, and Ricardo, if you can, show me again. Why was that header seemed to be so free? I mean, he jumped by himself. It looked like it went over the Japanese player's head. But really you want someone to be challenging because it looked like he... And we will see it again when it comes back across.
That's why he had so much time to place
Right, that's my point. That's my point.
Meticulously, like him almost put
Andrew
it to the
said
goal
it,
with him.
you have to reorganize on the second phase, so you're going to lose some of them.
All right, so let's go now and see what the Japanese player did jump in front of him. But maybe he just didn't. He was
They were
all. when he
complaining.
got
They were
together.
complaining for a push, apparently a slight push. That's what Japan was complaining for. Yeah.
You see it, Oral?
Yeah.
He was really and truly all by himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he couldn't have done it any better than
Perfect.
that.
I've seen him do that time and time for a certain club.
Virgil special.
Yeah, it's a Virgin special.
Virgil special.
Like a 3-piece special.
It's a Virgil special.
What's that GP special?
Spirit, what's a 3-piece?
All right, so again he said 1-0, and again in our little group, no one had a tie, I don't think. And we thought, all right, the Netherlands would win this one, but the Japanese had something else to
I think it's a fair result, though.
Yeah. Tony, here's the first goal by Japan, the equalizing goal. Tony?
Well taken goal. I was saying to Andrew at halftime, we haven't really heard of Kubo the entire time, and he got the ball down the wing, did what he needed to do, found a pass, and just brilliant execution. If you don't shoot, you don't score.
Placement again.
Placement again, but
And a
again, it
little
looked like he had
deflection.
some space inside the box.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Ronald Koeman will have a word with Mickey van der Ven.
For not
here,
getting
because
out there quick enough.
Had he pushed up with the line, we'll see on the replay from this perfect angle here. Ball played on the sides to Kubo.
Van der Ven caught ball
Look-
watching.
Look at there are two players standing all by themselves right
Yes.
there.
Yep.
Right there. And there are 4 Netherlands players around them. So it's 4 against 4 there, but there is space and so close to the goal, you don't
And
need
in
so
the
much
box,
space.
you need to be
At this
tighter.
level.
At this level,
You
yeah,
don't need any
need
more
to be
space
tighter.
like that. And that
But if you play here, if you continue just rolling the
Yeah.
footage here,
Yeah.
look at Van der Ven in the left back position.
Yep.
Ball
He
watching.
kept
Look
them-
at
he
the
kept them on
striker
side. He
who-
kept them on side.
The striker now, once we shoot, the striker will jump,
Kind of disrupt
which
the
would have been
goalkeeper.
offside, but Van der Ven's
Yeah, man.
sloppiness
Play the man.
played him onside.
Ball watching.
Aren't we all geniuses after the fact, eh?
After
Again, something I would tell the youngsters that you can't leave the sweeper, you can't leave people behind.
Yep.
And then sometimes I say, coach, but me I call them out, coach,
still
and
a
them not
fool,
come
yeah.
out. But you can't leave
can't
them
leave
behind you because if you leave them behind, you don't know where they are.
Yeah, you
And
talk, talk to them.
Well, you have to.
Tell them
You
so.
either don't move
Yeah.
or you come out with them, but you can't run, leave them because that's exactly what happened, Andrew. Because the left wing back was
them on.
still he played them on,
Yeah.
and the sweeper move out. Van Dijk move out,
Yeah.
So you have to kind of
You have
push
to
them
get
out,
the line
but you
together.
can't run and leave them. And then when it happens, and I say, coach, call out Oral and the man not moving.
So you have to step up.
You have to step up with them. Here's the third one, which is the go-ahead goal for the Netherlands. Andrew, your time.
Yeah, so Tony halftime mentioned that Netherlands have to try more central penetration. Here, he saw a ball from De Jong to Gravenberg. Then he plays outside to Somerville, who...
Sweet finish.
This is where you want your dribblers, just as we were talking
Yes,
about.
yes.
Your dribblers getting in positions that they can really make things happen. And Somerville scored from this situation. But all started from just 2 of your 3 central midfielders connecting or combining in the middle of the field, which they didn't do in the first half, and then playing it to your difference makers.
I thought the game was done and dusted here.
Again, and Ricardo will play it back too, because again, it looked like he had too much room at the top of the box for me.
Yeah, the thing here is once he's coming inside, number 11, rather than run behind,
needs to hold
Right.
his position.
should hold
in
his
front.
position. So if he cuts in, he's looking directly.
Yeah, but look when he gets the ball, how free he is. Look at that. Look at that. Right there.
Yeah.
Look at that right there. Look how free he is right there. Someone should have been, in other words, he
outside
shouldn't
back
have got
didn't
that
come in.
ball. He shouldn't get the ball in the first place because, what's that? Maybe 10 yards?
No, but getting it in is one thing. That number 11 who ran between where the Japanese defender confronting Somerville and that one who side, that's where the issue is. Somebody should be here, so when Somerville comes in,
The man
you
was
have to
trying to
just
get
pass
there,
that
though,
ball across.
Good finish though.
Man was
Excellent
trying to get there. Yeah.
Good finish though.
And we
Tony.
can't stop
Excellent
every
finish,
goal.
excellent
Good finish. Good finish.
Yeah.
West Ham United player.
Good
The
finish.
championship.
Championship now. I don't think he will stay.
Them drop.
Yeah, boy.
Big World Cup star now. Don't play
They
championship.
can play Division 2.
I want to ask you all coaches this though. I'm the naive one here, you know.
Stop that.
We complain on both goals. The lack of marking. No one closing down the space from the attack. I started with Van Dijk, I saw it just now. Is it as a result of the modern tendency in the game for defenders not to tackle? So you close down space and you block, but you don't go to the person with the ball.
I think if I'm very close to your, chances are they would even pass the ball to you. So to me, that's where it starts. So in other words, you can't man mark. This is my opinion.
Right.
You can't man mark the entire field, but when it's in front of your goal, you better man mark there. In other words, there's no way a good centre forward, if you give him this space, it will hurt you.
To control and turn.
It will hurt you. It will hurt you. So I think they should have been just a little closer. It's not because, as I said, if I'm close to you, they're probably going to pass to somebody else. Yeah, you know. So I do my job. I do my job. No. If you get it and turn for me, then never go bust your legs.
But there's this tendency when attackers get the ball and they're even dribbling instead of stepping to them people.
Waiting.
And you wait and you...
The first time I saw Suarez as a centre forward, I say he's the greatest centre forward because forwards move away from defenders. Suarez comes straight at you. You know? So if I turn and I say, Andrew, I'm going to kind of try move and give myself some space. Suarez say, hey, hold on, take away this because I'm coming at you. And I think some of the forwards need to do that. So, all right, so we said Netherlands win. Well, no. Here comes Japan once again. You again, Maverick.
I thought it was done and dusted. I never saw this one coming because I picked Netherlands to win, but the Japanese gritty.
A header at that.
In the game, and a header at that. Sweet. You can feel the sweetness with that goal being so late. You know, you're definitely getting something out of the game.
Yeah, man.
And I think fully deserved. I think they play what, if I might coin a term, a reactive game though. Because they went behind twice and they needed to react and they reacted. Remember halftime I said, if I was a Japanese dressing room, I'd say, let's go for this win.
If they win for it.
Yeah, well, they went for it. After conceding.
Which is a good quality to have as a tournament team.
Quality,
You have a game plan to start, but you have plans to react. Should you find yourself in
You know what I noticed in recent times? Maybe it was there all the time and I just didn't notice it, but I've seen it more in the English Premier League than any other league. Any ball going in the box is a goal scoring opportunity. Every corner is a goal scoring opportunity. Every long throw, you know?
Well, there's a proliferation of set plays in the modern game again. Yes, Arsenal just win the league and people call them set piece FC.
You know, what FIFA is trying to do, FIFA says, when cut out the hugging up thing, and them say it's the anti-Arsenal law. Them say, oh, you mean? Sometimes we see Gabriel have some man hold him wrong him next. But everybody does it in the box.
And they have specialist set-piece coaches now.
So 2-2. So the first one, 7-1. 7-1, 8-4, 12 goals in 2 World Cup games. Incredible. But that's what we want to see. As a neutral, we like it on 10-9 every match.
Goals and excitement.
Gonna go for a break. We'll soon come back.
Thank you.